The first thing the man did after being reborn was to readily agree to his wife's proposal for a fake divorce, and while his wife hadn't yet reacted, he quickly sold the family house. In his past life, after losing his job, to support the family, he worked 3 jobs a day, until he developed a terminal illness from exhaustion. His wife viewed him as a burden, and married her ex-boyfriend. Back then, his wife had tricked him into a fake divorce, claiming the factory was distributing housing. They remained living together after the divorce, while she used him as free labor, and carried on an affair with her ex-boyfriend. Eventually, the ex-boyfriend took his wife and daughter abroad. Thankfully, fate smiled upon him, and he was reborn 10 years earlier, to the day of the fake divorce. He saw his wife whispering with her best friend, and his teeth ground with rage. To curry favor with her ex-boyfriend, the deputy factory director, this very friend had urged his wife to divorce quickly. His wife wanted freedom, but also didn't want to lose her cash cow. Together, they hatched the terrible idea of a fake divorce. When she came home and proposed the fake divorce, she expected him to cling desperately, but he agreed immediately, because this time he would turn their own scheme against them, and leave those two homeless. They completed the divorce procedures that very day. His wife hypocritically claimed they should avoid suspicion, and said she'd take their daughter to stay with her ex-boyfriend for a few days, promising to remarry once they got the housing. The man just let out a cold laugh. As soon as his wife left, he sold the house, then took the money to partner with an old classmate. In his past life, they had also partnered up, originally running a chili factory that did well, but his wife's paranoia had forced him to withdraw his shares, making them miss a chance to get rich. This time, he invested directly with his money. A month later, he netted a pure profit of 200,000 yuan. He planned to sell their chilies nationwide. His classmate was so thrilled he wanted to throw a celebration banquet. Meanwhile, his ex-wife felt something was off. She hadn't heard from him all month. Her best friend quickly stopped her, saying, "Don't be stupid." Just then, the ex-boyfriend suddenly announced he wanted to adopt their daughter as his goddaughter, and insisted on holding a banquet at the most luxurious hotel. They could only book the Grand Hall, because all private rooms were reserved by the chili factory. At the banquet, the best friend egged them on to kiss. His ex-wife pretended to hesitate before agreeing. Their daughter was even more eager, and knelt down to call the ex-boyfriend godfather. Just then, the man appeared. A group surrounded him to mock. "This isn't a place for you." Unbeknownst to them, the man had reserved the most expensive private room there. They simply couldn't believe it. Then, his business partner brought out 200,000 yuan in cash. His ex-wife regretted everything deeply. After the banquet, she chased after him, wanting to explain, but he just turned and walked away. Years later, the man not only achieved wealth, but also married his business partner, and they had a son. The family lived a happy life.